McCoy de Leon, from underdog to unstoppable. In a world where fame can be instant but fleeting, few young stars have carved out a path as raw, real, and resilient as McCoy de Leon. His story isn't about being born into privilege or taking shortcuts to stardom. It's about hustle, heartbreak, healing, and choosing growth even when the spotlight burns. Before the bright lights and screaming fans, Mark Carlos de Leon, the boy behind the name, was just a simple kid from Tonda, Manila. If you like these types of grind story, please like, share, and subscribe for more. If you know anything about Tonda, you know it's not an easy place to grow up. The streets are tough. The pressure to give up is high. But McCoy, he didn't just survive it. He carried its fire into everything he did. Growing up, McCoy wasn't the loudest in the room. He wasn't the type to demand attention. But deep inside was a dreamer, someone who believed that life could be more than just routine, more than just struggle. He wanted to dance, to perform, to tell stories. But wanting it wasn't enough. He had to fight for it. He joined Hashtags, the all-male dance group launched by its Showtime, and quickly became one of the standout members. Not because he was the flashiest dancer, but because of his authenticity. People connected with him because he was real. No filter, no faking, just a boy trying to make something of himself. His journey into acting wasn't smooth either. Critics said he was just another dancer turned actor. But McCoy didn't flinch. He worked harder, took roles that pushed him. He didn't rely on fame, he relied on growth. Slowly, he built a name for himself in FPJ's on Provinciano, The Good Son, and other shows that proved he had range, depth, and heart. But perhaps what makes McCoy's story so inspiring isn't just what happened on screen, it's how he handled the messiness off screen. He's had his fair share of challenges. Public scrutiny, relationship issues, moments where the noise got too loud. But instead of running away, McCoy chose reflection. He stepped back, faced his flaws, took accountability, and more importantly, he came back, not with excuses, but with evolution. That's rare. Most people in showbiz pretend everything's perfect. They hide the cracks. But McCoy, he allowed himself to be vulnerable. And that vulnerability made him even more relatable. Because let's be honest, we've all made mistakes. We've all had moments we wish we could undo. What matters is who we become after those moments. And McCoy became better. He started speaking more about self-awareness, growth, and protecting mental health. In a generation bombarded with unrealistic expectations, McCoy reminded his fans that it's okay to be a work in progress. That healing takes time. That maturity is a decision, not a destination. Today, McCoy continues to rise, not because he's perfect, but because he's persistent. He's proven that resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about growing up, owning up, and still chasing your dream even when the world doubts you. He's also a proud father now, something that has clearly deepened his character. He speaks about fatherhood with a quiet pride, knowing that being a dad is no small role. He's not just raising a child, he's raising a legacy. And through all the ups and downs, he continues to show that love and responsibility can change a man for the better. If there's one thing you can take from McCoy de Leon's story, it's this. You don't have to come from privilege to build a future. You just need purpose. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy. You just need to keep growing. And you don't need the loudest voice to be heard. You just need to speak with truth. He's living proof that no matter where you start, you can rewrite your story. You can be a dancer from Tonda and still become a respected actor. You can be knocked down by life and still rise stronger. You can lose yourself for a moment and still find your way back with purpose. So here's the question I leave you with. What part of McCoy de Leon's journey mirrors your own? Have you ever been doubted, broken, or judged and still chose to grow? Share your thoughts. Your story might just be the next one to inspire someone else to keep going.